Welcome back to AT News. Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And our guest this week is Linda Davis. And Linda, first of all, we got Pinky here, who is a pit bull, I should say, terrier mix.
That's
and
right.
And we're going to talk a little bit about Pinky first, and then also Alicen is with us. And we're going to got lots of things to go over today.
That's right. Pinky is just an adorable dog. And of course we call this dog Pinky because this dog has pink skin and pink ears, pink nose, pink eyeliner. She is beautiful and should be a great high energy pet for somebody. And we just love Pinky. You know, Pinky's not very old. She's past the 1 year mark. We were talking about the fact that she has reached her full height. But she still has a lot of puppy play in her, so should be lots of fun for somebody, lots of fun for a family. Not to mention you can be really proud of this dog. I just think the looks of it is great. It's not albino, it has brown eyes, but it's just a great looking dog with a great temperament and full of happy play. So this will bring somebody a lot of activity and joy. If you have another dog, this dog gets along with some dogs. You have to have a meet and greet, which means you bring your dog in, because this dog, like I said, it's a little picky. It gets along with some dogs and not others. So it's best to bring your dog in and have a supervised meet and greet. So Pinky is available for adoption. Our guest mentioned to me that this dog doesn't have a lot of hair. Most people like that. And but as a result, it's very subjective to sunburn. And of course we want all our dogs to have beautiful indoor homes, but Pinky especially needs an indoor home due to the sun and the heat here in Indiana. Well, I wonder if Pinky needs groomed, if a dog like this needs attention when it has such short hair. And today we're doing a show on grooming. A lot of questions people have about that. For example, I was wondering, when a dog is groomed, is it cooler? Is it better to always groom a dog? There's just so many questions. And our expert today is Alicen, and she knows all about grooming as opposed to myself. So we have a guest speaker today. Alicen is from Pedigree, which is in Jasper, at that busy intersection, you know, CVS, Dairy Queen, and all that. Look for Pedigree, and Alicen is the owner of that business. And I have to tell you that Alicen has groomed the Dubois County Humane Society rescue dogs for absolutely free. She's been known to spend 5 hours shaving off 11 pounds of poop from a collie that lived in a shed for 3 years. I mean, who would do that for nothing? We love Alicen. So I'm going to kind of turn the show over to her and let her educate the public on the grooming of pets.
Thank you, Linda.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. Basically, my visit here today is just to help the average everyday person be a better pet owner. I do what I can for the Humane Society within my limitations, because I, unfortunately, having a business, don't have the time to donate the way everybody else does. All of their volunteers are absolutely wonderful. We're going to use Pinky as an example today. And Pinky, most people look at the Golden Retriever and the Labrador and Rottweilers, shorter coated dogs, and figure, oh, I can give them a bath with the hose outside in the middle of summer, and that's all I really need to do. A couple of things about grooming at your home. The right tools are the key. I brought some examples. For instance, this is what most groomers would refer to as a sniffer brush here. And then for a dog more like Pinky, we have this tool. It's a wonderful tool. It's called Zoom Groom. And horse people are very familiar with this. It's referred to as a curry brush. It's made of a rubber, which is a little tacky, and this serves a number of purposes. A dog like Pinky here, you can run it all over the face, down these legs where these tendons are, and you're not going to cause any pain or any scratching. The other benefit to a brush like this on this coated dog would be to help oxygenate the skin. Brushing regularly is a huge benefit on so many levels. From a bonding, if you're adopting the dog, brushing at home is going to strengthen the bond of the new pet that you're bringing into your home, because you're spending one-on-one time with this dog, and this dog can accept the family and the household a lot easier when you're spending more time with it. If you make it part of a routine, you're strengthening. Why? Dogs operate better with routine. They are creatures of habit. This type of a brush also will only remove that which was already going to fall out. A lot of people come to me and say, my dog is so short and it's just shedding like crazy. Well, think of it in terms of the hair follicle is only covering a ½ an inch of skin. So it will have to regenerate to keep that skin protected. We shed, though we don't look at it as shedding. We brush our hair, there's a few hair follicles in the brush, and we go, oh, well, you know, that's not a big deal. Well, on average, a human being will lose about 100 strands of hair a day. Dogs go through the same thing. Regular brushing helps keep the oils in the coat, nourishing the hair follicle. And with the brushing, it also helps with blood circulation, so you can keep the dog healthier. Brushing regularly will also give you the heads up if there is something going on. Why do I say that? So many times I have a dog come in, I'm brushing the dog, I find melanomas, I find bruises from rough play at home, and the owners are not aware of it because we generally take our pets at home and go, oh, what a good dog, yes you are, and we pet them and then we're done, we give them food and water and, you know, they go about their business in the house. So a longer coated dog, as you said, Linda, in the summer months, should we shave the dog and make it cooler? Not necessarily true. A dog's coat is not only its air conditioning, but its insulation. So it has a purpose. All dogs have a purpose. They were bred for a purpose. Yes, if you take a Alaskan Malamute and you have it in Indiana weather, the dog's panting more, is not active in the middle of the day. My question to you is, when it's 80 degrees out and it's 70% humidity, are you going to go run a 5K at 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah. Nobody's going to do that. So why would you want your dog to be playing fetch and frisbee at high noon in that weather? Of course it's not going to. So what I always recommend to customers, regular brushing helps that coat operate the way it's supposed to. Ample food, a regular diet, I should say, ample shade and protection in adverse weather and sunny weather aids in taking better care of your dog. Now, there are the cases, the dog is in the house all the time, only goes out to the bathroom, and you've got a husky, and it's just not conducive to your family lifestyle to have all of that fur. You work with your groomer. Your groomer will be more than happy to find a solution that is comparable to your family lifestyle and for your pet, ultimately. I do have a shepherd. We've discussed that, actually Linda mentioned that I took the time to clean her up when they got her in, and she was in kind of bad condition. This dog who has been adopted, we shave her down now because she's older. It's just more comfortable for the dog to not be messed with, and it's easier at home. So every case is different. Every breed has its purpose, and then you have to take that purpose and incorporate it to the family lifestyle to find the best suit. My best advice to anybody who's coming to the Humane Society to adopt any dog, take into account how much time you really have to devote to any of the grooming that that dog may or may not require. By all means, they are the most educated, most loving people, and we all have to thank them for what they do in the community. They really go above and beyond and taking care of them and getting them ready to be adopted and assessing the proper fit. Not every dog is a good fit. You might love a husky, but you live in a small apartment and you don't get out to go running, so you're not going to be able to give the dog what it needs. And those are the factors that need to be taken into account.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Alicen. And when you look at your pet, I hope you think of all her pointers today and give your pet a happy, healthy, and comfortable lifestyle.
Great. And I tell you what, of course, information on these and all the other animals available at the Dubois County Humane Society can be found on their website at duboiscountyhumane.com, or .org, excuse me, as well as petfinder.com. And of course, their adoption hours are Wednesdays through on, let's see, from 4:30 till 6:30 p.m. Saturdays from 1 till 3 p.m. And Alicen, thank you very much, first of all, before I forget. Thanks for all the information and all the great tips.
No problem. And if anybody has any questions or concerns about finding a groomer, the Humane Society has a list of all the groomers in the area, not just myself. I'm not the only one here. There's plenty of business to go around. But if ever anybody has any questions about the care of their pet, they should just inquire with professionals and to get the right information. And we just want to help pet owners be better pet owners and have happy, healthier pets.
Right.
Great. Thanks a lot, Alicen. Thanks a lot, Linda. And thanks a lot for watching. Weather's next.